Now, if you wanted to buy a 3-row EV under rupees 30 lakh, your options were pretty much limited to one until 2025, and that was the BYD eMax 7. However, the segment has quadrupled since then, and this is the latest contender, the Vinfast VF MPV 7. Now, the VF MPV 7 takes on a clean and minimalistic approach to design, but it still looks quite imposing, doesn't it? Up front, it has the Vinfast family look with these LED light strips that sort of swoop down and border the Vinfast logo. Below, you have this wide air dam with generous cladding and, of course, all LED headlights. Moving over to the side, you have 19-inch all-black alloy wheels, and these are not just plastic alloy covers. That's milled. They have the charging flap right here. Pretty clean paneling, body cladding as well, and a shark fin antenna up there. Now, the lighting setup at the rear is very similar to that of the front. You again have two light strips that sort of swoop down and border the Vinfast logo. You have a twin ridge roof spoiler up there, looks quite nice. VF MPV 7 lettering right there, Vinfast lettering as well. 4 air exits on either side, and generous cladding on the bumper. The VF MPV 7 is one of the largest cars in its class. It even has the longest wheelbase, longer than that of the XEV 9S, Carens Clavis EV and eMax 7. Now, as for what powers the VF MPV 7, you get a 60.13 kilowatt-hour battery pack that feeds power to a front-mounted electric motor that develops 204 horsepower and 280 Newton-meters of torque. Vinfast claimed a 0 to 100 kph time of under 9 seconds and an ARAI claimed range of 517 kilometers. Now, the minimalist theme carries over on the inside and to a pretty great extent, because almost all of the core functions of the VF MPV 7 have been baked into this 10.1-inch infotainment touchscreen. Even the speedometer is absent, the readout is inside. But you do get a nice 3-spoke flat-bottom steering wheel. You have a floating center console with lots of storage spaces and cubbies. Some hard plastics down here, but at least up above you have these nice textured plastics and lots of missing features as well. You don't get a sunroof, you don't get powered seats, ventilated seats, dual zone climate control. You only get a 4-speaker sound system. So yeah, a bit of a miss on the equipment front. Now, the VF MPV 7 has a stepped seating layout, sort of like the one in the movie theater. You have a flat floor, so you can fit 3 people on the rear bench. The seats slide and recline, though I have to say that the cushioning feels a touch on the excessive side, because I did periodically find myself squirming to keep myself comfortable. But other than that, not a lot of complaints back here. Now, as far as the third row goes, space is pretty decent. I'm almost 5'10". I have good headroom. Bit slim on the legroom front, but still manageable, and the seats here are also pretty comfortable. Third row passengers in the VF MPV 7 also get a dedicated controller for the AC right here and 2 vents on either side. Now comes the most important bit, the price tag. The VF MPV 7 comes in one fully loaded variant, and it costs rupees 24.49 lakh ex showroom. Now, while that's on the steeper side of this segment, do bear in mind that Vinfast is offering a bunch of free perks, namely 7 years of paint warranty, 7 years of vehicle warranty, a 10-year battery warranty, a 5-year suspension warranty, 7 years of roadside assistance, 3 years of free maintenance, and free charging up until 31st March 2029. So that was the Vinfast VF MPV 7. Now, this will also be available in a fleet version called the Limo Green. That's also the name used for this MPV in overseas markets. But what do you think? Would you pick this over a Carens Clavis EV or a BYD eMax 7? Let us know in the comments. And as always, like and subscribe.